Hello friends, welcome back to our channel Horizon. So, today we are going to discuss about the schedules of Indian Constitution. So, let's start. First we will discuss about what is constitution. These are the lists in Constitution of India that categorize and tabulate bureaucratic activities and policies of the government. At the time of enactment, there were only 8 schedules in the constitution. Till now, we have 12 schedules in our Indian constitution. Since our constitution is lengthy, adding additional information under the article would make it even more bulk. Thus, the framers of the constitution added schedules which give additional information related to various provisions not described in the articles. Now we will discuss about the objectives of schedule. What are the objectives of schedule? Then first point is make the act's provisions less complicated and making it more brief and easy to understand. Now the divisions is also adventurous in the event of revision every time the additional information needed to be updated. Now we will discuss the various schedules of Indian constitutions. Till now, we have 12 schedules in our constitution. In this video, we are going to discuss each and every schedules of Indian constitution. So let's start. Moving ahead with the first schedule of Indian constitution, it is the list that states and territories of the India. It lists the states and territories of the India. Whenever there is a change in the territory of a state or union territory or formation of a new state or union territory or merger of state or union territory, the schedule 1 gets amendment. It was carried out by the 7th Constitutional Amendment 1956 with the formation of Andhra Pradesh. Moving ahead with the second schedule, in second schedule lists the emoluments for holders of constitutional offices. The provisions in the relation to allowance, privileges and emoluments of President of India, Governor of Indian States, Speaker of Lok Sabha and Deputy Speaker of Lok Sabha, Chairman of Rajya Sabha and Deputy Chairman of Rajya Sabha, Speaker and Deputy Speaker of Legislative Assemblies of Indian States, Chairman and Deputy Chairman of Legislative Councils of the Indian States, Supreme Court Judges, High Court Judges, Controller and Auditor General of India, which we known as SAG, and second schedule is covered under the articles 59, 65, 75, 97, 125, 148, 158, 164, 186 and 221. Moving ahead with the third schedule. In third schedule, it lists the various forms of oath for the holders of various constitutional offices. It contains the forms of oath and affirmations for Union Ministers of India, Parliament election candidates, members of parliaments, Supreme Court judges, Controller and Auditor General, state ministers, state legislatures elections candidates, state legislature members, and High Court judges. Third schedule is covered under the articles 75, 84, 99, 124, 146, 173, 188 and 219. With fourth schedule, the fourth schedule enumerates the allocation of Rajya Sabha seats to states or union territories. The Rajya Sabha has a maximum strength of 250 members with 12 members nominated by the president and 238 representing the states and 2 union territories according to the article 80 of the constitution. The Rajya Sabha currently has 245 with 233 members representing the states and union territories of Delhi and Puducherry, and 12 members selected by the president. It covered under the article 4 and 80. With in fifth schedule, this schedule enumerates administration and control of scheduled areas and tribes needing special protection due to the disadvantageous conditions. Scheduled areas are autonomous areas within a state administered federally, usually populated by a predominant scheduled tribes. The scheduled tribes are group of indigenous people identified in the constitution struggling socio-economically. Fifth schedule covered under the article 244. Moving ahead with the sixth schedule, this schedule comprises provisions for the administration of tribal areas in Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura, and Mizoram. To protect the right of tribal people, the sixth schedule allows the formation of autonomous district council in Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura, and Mizoram. This provision is found in Article 244(2) and 275(1) of the Indian Constitution. With seventh schedule, it consists of three lists which divide the power between the union and the states. First list is union list, second list is state list, and third list is concurrent list. It is covered under the article 246. We have to note that the union lists or union subjects are controlled by the union government. State lists, the subject which are coming in the state list, are controlled by the state government, and there are some subjects which are partially controlled by the union government or state government, is known as the concurrent list. Moving ahead with the eighth schedule. In eighth schedule, it lists the official language of Republic of India. Part 17 of the Indian Constitution deals with the official language in Article 343 to 351. The eighth schedule of the Constitution consists of following 22 languages: Assami, Bengali, Gujarati, Hindi, Kannada, Kashmiri, Konkani, Malayalam, Manipuri, Marathi, Nepali, Uriya, Punjabi, Sanskrit, Sindhi, Tamil, Telugu, Urdu, Bodo, Santhali, Maithili, and Dogri. Of these languages, 14 were initially included in the constitution. The Sindhi language was added by the 21st Amendment Act of 1967. Konkani, Manipuri, and Nepali were included by the 71st Amendment Act of 1992. Similarly, Bodo, Dogri, Maithili, and Santhali were added by the 92nd Amendment Act of 2003, which came into force in 2004. Moving ahead with ninth schedule. In ninth schedule, it covers state laws and regulations relating to land reforms and the dismelting of zamindari system. It also deals with the Parliament's acts and regulations on a variety of topics. The ninth schedule was inserted to the First Amendment Act of 1951 to safeguard the legislation covered in it from judicial scrutiny on the basis of fundamental right violations. The Supreme Court, however, declared in 2007 that the status included in this timetable following the event of April 24, 1973 are now subject to judicial examination. Ninth schedule is covered under the Article 31B. Now we will talk about the 10th schedule, Anti-deflection law was introduced by the 52nd Constitutional Amendment Act of 1985 to prevent the defections from one political party to another in lieu of certain gains by members of parliament and state legislatures. It leads to the introduction of the 10th schedule. It was further redefined by the 91st Constitutional Amendment Act 2003. It is covered under the Article 10291. Now we will talk about 11th schedule of the Constitution. In 11th scheduled, the scheduled 11th of the Indian Constitution contains provisions that specify the 29 matters related to the panchayat power, authority and responsibilities in order for them to function as local government. The 73rd Amendment Act of 1992 added this schedule. State legislatures are required to enact laws granting panchayats power and authority in order for them to perform local government functions. It is covered under the Article 243G. Now we will talk about the last schedule of Indian Constitution, which is 12th schedule. 12th schedule of the Indian Constitution contains provision that define the 18 matters related to the municipalities, powers, authorities and responsibilities in order for them to function as local government. The 74th Amendment Act of 1992 added this schedule. According to Article 243W, all municipalities would be given the power and responsibilities necessary to function as effective institutions of self government. 12th schedule is covered under the Article 243W. With this, we have covered all the 12 schedules of the Indian Constitution. Thanks for the watching. For more related videos, like, share and subscribe our channel. Join us on Telegram via link given in the description. Thanks a lot.